Yes, hello everyone. How you doing? Welcome back everybody to Newcastle Fans TV, where we are. Well, I'm literally popping home first, but then we're going straight up to Glasgow, which I haven't been for about a year into Glasgow, and I love getting out and about. But I'm meeting Johnny up there. Johnny is meeting his pal Michael, who's been on the channel 2 or 3 times, and he lives in Carlisle, so Johnny's heading over there, and then they're driving up. It's a nice day. We said that when we got towards Gateshead, mind. But it is really nice. So let's hopefully that the weather stays nice. But at least Rangers have a more modern stadium. So we'll not get drenched because we did on Saturday. Bloody hell. And I'm looking forward to it. So there's 8,000 of us. 8,000 of us going up there. So there's loads of... And do you know what it is about? And credit to Rangers for giving us that allocation. Because you know what it is about Rangers, I've got a lot of respect for Rangers fans because of 2 things really. You know, we're linked with Mike Ashley between the two clubs, and obviously they were ripping Rangers fans off of all the something like 7 pence of every pound that the kits were being sold for were going into Rangers' pocket, which was shocking. Oh bloody hell, this is a tight end. I have to be careful what I'm doing here. There we go, spin round. And also the second fact is, now I'm not a massive royalist, I'm not going to lie to you, but I like the fact that they showed their respects towards the royals, especially when the Queen died. I think that was really nice, and they went against the UEFA's rules and basically stuck a finger up to UEFA and said, you know what, if we want to honour our Queen, we will. Fair play to them. And they also did that with the national anthems and King Charles as well, whereas on the other side of Glasgow, didn't do that, and I understand politics comes into it, but in this situation, a massive lot of time and respect for Rangers fans as well, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure they'll host us fantastically well. Great set of fan base, very passionate, so I'm looking forward, even though it's a friendly, and it's a great cause for Alan McGregor, of course, as well, and whether you're watching on the stream, that money will be donated to charity, so please, you know, if you're going to watch it, it's going to go to a good cause, and, you know, we're up there, me and Johnny. We'll grab probably Michael on a video as well, so we'll have a vlog, which is always fun in games, you know what the vlogs are like, and we've got the last word, of course, on NFTV as well. It's coming literally straight back. It's not a bad drive, it's, what, you're talking 2.5 hours, across to Carlisle and straight up. I've never been to Ibrox, been to Glasgow a few times, but never actually been to Ibrox. This will be a first for me to tick off a stadium, so I'm looking forward to it. James Tavernier obviously used to be on Newcastle's book, so he scores goals for fun for Rangers, coming from right back with the set pieces and penalties that he takes. But I think it'll be a stronger side, I really do. Obviously that's been hinted, and we're seeing a lot of the lads on the balcony at the International Stadium watching on, the likes of Paul Dummett and Sandro Tonali, and, you know, the Brazilian brothers, well, I'm calling them Brazilian brothers, Joe Linton and Bruno. Loads of them, international duty, Fabian Schär, Anthony Gordon and so on. I would imagine, not all of them, but I would imagine some of them will be involved, the NEAT. So I'm looking forward to seeing them. Hopefully it's Sandro Tonali. If not, we'll have to hang on until the USA tour, which I'm heading out there on the weekend. Newcastle United, in fact, after the game against Rangers, the NEAT are going to be flying across, and they're based in Atlanta for 10 days or so. So the most time I'm spending over in the States is Atlanta for 3.5 days. So there'll be a video about Atlanta and USA and all that coming up later on this week, because I'm very much looking forward to that. But yeah, lots of stuff to come to NEAT, as I say. I think it'll be a stronger side, because a lot of the under-21s featured in the second half, and funny enough, we were much better. There was a lot of sloppiness with the 2 goals with Longstaff and Savage. I don't think Savage will play, because I think they'll say the rest of the lads come in. Eddie Howe did say that in terms of injuries, Lascelles is carrying something, and so is Jacob Murphy, I think, with his shoulder. So whether or not they're going to be involved, I'm going to guess and say no. But I reckon a few of the under-21s will be up there as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what the team news is and who plays and that. But I think most importantly is to get through tonight, and it's a bit of a sterner test, because we simply weren't good enough. And that's the first game of the season against Gateshead, pre-season game, but we simply weren't good enough against Gateshead first half, let's be honest. We were shocking. But like I say, all the videos coming tonight. I'll be in my car doing the vlog for a good hour and a half, probably after full time, and then I'll drive which takes, like I say, 2.5 hours back into Newcastle, and then I'll do the last word when I get home, which will probably be 2, 3, 4 a.m. One of the two, at the lake. But yeah, stay tuned, everybody, later on tonight. And of course, we'll do the last word. We'll talk about some transfers as well later on the night as well. That is it from me. I am literally next to Yem now. So drop us a like, and we'll see you the need for all the content around Ibrox.